What do you get when you get the hottest teacher in the state teams up with the most awesome school district in the nation? Only the most fabulous mega class in educational history.
I'm very, very fortunate.
The Entrada High School is the hottest class in the district. I would personally pay the district to work there.
Over the next couple of minutes, we'll give you a glimpse into the classroom that everyone is fussing over. A classroom that is on the cutting edge of educational reform. Sure, every classroom is inspiring, but this one is straight out of this universe. Trust us, there's no other teacher like him on the planet. Welcome to the fabulous life of Mr. Harman, teacher for Entrada High, Draper Campus.
Mr. Harman is the hottest teacher in the planet, and the whole district knows it. His students are second to none. Deal with it.
The name Harman is a surname dating from the late Middle Ages. It is plausibly of Old English origin, meaning gray man. And why wouldn't it? The man's got gray hair.
He hasn't graced the cover of any magazines yet, but the paparazzi are on a continuous quest. The picture craze reached a frenzy on their last classroom field trip.
It's insane!
Unsuspecting, the photo was shot and made the cover of his classroom newsletter. Since that episode, he has now found himself going around incognito to all district events, including faculty meetings and professional development. Speaking of professional development, commonly known as PD in Canyons District, Mr. Harman led the charge to implement new and strenuous standards. His 10 steps of teaching have circled the entire educational world.
When I do his evaluation, my fingers can't move quick enough on my iPad to capture all the wonderful things he's doing. It's incredible.
This has prompted the EBL department to vocalize their concern over his growing popularity.
If all the teachers were like Mr. Harman, we would all have to go back into the classroom and learn from him.
Ah, yes. His effectiveness to reach his students has resulted in numerous unsolicited moments of song throughout the classroom day.
Who wouldn't want to be in his classroom? He's amazing and beautiful, but he's also oblivious. He really thinks we wrote this song for him.
That's what I'm talking about.
When Mr. Harman is tooling around town, his wardrobe gets as much attention as he does.
Mr. Harman is famous for his white t-shirt sweater look. I mean, it's been around for a while, but Mr. Harman brought it back and made it groovy again.
When it comes to Mr. Harman's style, I mean, he's used to spending money.
His two one-of-a-kind sweaters are found at Ross, aka the surgeon store. And lucky for you, the doctor is in. It's never one and done with him.
This is actually one of Mr. Harman's shoes. $29 at BSW, before the $10 coupon he used.
Forget Prada, it's not Gucci. When Mr. Harman wants to pamper his feet, it's the bargain rack at DSW.
In order to have your own fashion line, you gotta be the kind of teacher other people say, I want to look like him, dress like him, and be like him. Maybe that's why he doesn't have his own fashion line.
When it comes to bling, he doesn't have any. But what he does have is a couple of 24-karat gold teeth as a result of some bad root canals to go with his man smile.
I've never had a teacher with a gold tooth. That's awesome.
You know, it is what it is.
It's not just his muscles that get first-class attention. This big, tough gladiator's obsessed with looking good. Harman is groomed by the local neighborhood hairstylist. A simple trim for her shears, $15 minimum.
He really needs to come every 6 weeks, but he waits 10 to save money. Cheapo!
Many of us in Mr. Harman's classroom have styled our hair after him. It's mostly because when we get old and gray like he is, we want to know what our hair will look like.
When it comes to transportation, Mr. Harman prefers his '92 Chevy pickup. It's tripped out with all kinds of extras.
To tell you the truth, I'm sick of seeing that old beat-up eyesore cluttering our streets. They should pay teachers more. Look, there he goes.
I borrowed it one time to go to the dump. I really wish he'd fix that air conditioning.
When you're as skilled and observant as Mr. Harman is at driving, who needs a rear-view mirror? When Mr. Harman travels, he doesn't go to typical teacher vacation stops. It's not Hawaii, a cruise, or Disneyland. Boring.
I'm living the dream, baby.
If I get one more mosquito bite from camping, I'm done. And I'm tired of standing in front of this phony beach scene. I want to be there. Take me.
It's always about the student when it comes to Mr. Harman. There's no doubt students past and present will on occasion speak his name.
Who doesn't think Mr. Harman is the most awesome teacher on the planet? If you don't, you're not alone.